Hello, adventurers and nature lovers. Join us on Wild Battle as we uncover the captivating stories of animal competition, fierce confrontations, and daring hunting escapades. Lion versus leopard. Obviously, fights and battles between these predators are only possible for food, and in some cases, for territory. The weight of the leopard is 60 to 80 kilograms, so the lion can outweigh it by 3 times. The outcome of the clash is predictable, so leopards usually have to flee, and the lions act very carefully when clashing with leopards, not trying to kill, but only to chase away the unwanted guest. Orcas never tire of distinguishing and surprising with their intelligence and cleverness. Scientists from the research center observed orcas in western Antarctica. If a seal is hiding on an ice floe, and thus is out of the predator's reach, several orcas attack this rookery, creating powerful waves that either wash away the victim or split the ice floe itself. As soon as the seal is in the water, the animals in the whole gang try to eat it, but the nimble seal manages to climb back up. In total, zoologists observed 14 attacks, in 12 of which orcas adopted the tactics of killer waves. Reports of similar killer whale tricks have appeared before, but they were rare and isolated observations. Crocodiles are slow but cunning. They spend almost all their time lying motionless in shallow water or passively drifting. But this calmness can be deceptive. As soon as a potential victim reaches the limits of its reach, the crocodile immediately makes a sharp throw, and a powerful tail plays a major role in this, using which the crocodile throws his body forward. The crocodile has a small brain, though they are the most intelligent of all reptiles. But in this case, the brain did not help. The zebra was very lucky and managed to escape from the powerful jaws. One of the most peaceful big cats is certainly the cheetah. Now, this doesn't mean that if you notice a cheetah that you can go up to it and rub its neck, but they're not dangerous for people. The world fame of the cheetah is not because of its peaceful disposition, but its incredible sprinting ability. Now you see how the fastest terrestrial predator spotted a family of warthogs, but the cheetah clearly underestimated its opponents. Several large warthogs started to defend their young fiercely and took turns pounding on the brazen predator. After a successful hit, the cheetah flew several meters into the air and immediately realized that it had to get out of the way quickly. And this is a small battle between a bear and its cubs against the wolves. In this footage, you can see how the brown bear family was surrounded by wolves, who were not just attacking and surrounding the cubs, but also protecting their young. The mother was in quite a quandary about whether to continue on despite the wolves or to go back, where a male was waiting who could easily attack the cubs. The wolves hid in the bushes during the fight, and the cubs stayed together near their mother. The wolves managed to bite the mother bear several times, but the fight did not turn into a serious attack. The bear family continued on their way. The cubs crawled out of their bushes and began to play, and it's good that no one was hurt. Wolf versus elk. A resident accidentally noticed the battle and filmed it with a drone. Despite the obvious difference in size, the wolf suddenly appeared from the forest and attacked the elk standing in shallow water. A long fight ensued between the animals. The elk fought off wolf attacks and tried to hoof it, yet the predator managed to get close to the victim and claw at its leg. A couple of minutes later, the elk managed to get away and tried to leave, but the wolf kept up and ran after the intended victim. Eventually, the elk managed to get to deep water, where the tired predator did not dare go. Adult elk are hunted only in packs, so it is unclear what the wolf was hoping for in our case. Snake versus white heron. I don't know what kind of snake it is, but it looks a lot like a viper. And after all, the little white heron is a pretty rare bird that happened to get bitten by a snake. It must have been hunting toads too. I'm sure the snake didn't attack first, but was just defending itself, for such a big bird was certainly out of its depth. Clawing its sharp fangs into the wing, the viper was not going to let the poor bird go. The white heron defended itself as best as it could, and even pecked the snake in the head, but there was little result. In the end, the heron managed to escape, or rather, it was just let go. after which it crawled to shore with a wounded wing. I don't think that it'll be able to survive, because it has received the full dose of deadly venom. As you can see, someone managed to film the fight between the two crocodiles, but what provoked this attack remains a mystery. The Nile's crocodiles bite with a force of 352 kilograms per square centimeter, the strongest bite of any animal. Even though crocodiles prefer to hunt at night, if the prey is near them during the day, they do not leave it without attention. They get information about a potential prey thanks to receptors on their jaws. They can sense prey even at a great distance. And then you see a very violent scene. While feeding, the crocodile mistook his partner's paw for his prey, ripped it off in seconds, and ate it. It's just brutal. Komodo varanus versus deer. Komodo varanuses are found in Indonesia, on the island of Komodo and the surrounding islands. It is the largest lizard in the world. The maximum length of these varanus exceed 3 meters, and it can weigh up to 150 kilograms. When hunting large animals, they use their teeth, inflicting a single bite. This is where success comes in, as the Komodo dragon's biological weapon is now in play, with its mouth filled with a mixture of many deadly bacteria. After a successful attack, the varanuses have no choice but to wait. In the case of the deer, the varanus pulled it off very well and got a well-deserved dinner. Hippos do not like strangers in their territory, or rather in their swamp, and even the most ferocious predators, crocodiles, sometimes have a hard time. Adult crocodiles are probably not afraid of anything, except aggressive hippos. The bite of a female hippo was measured because males are too aggressive, but even its bite force reached a giant value, 128 kilograms per square centimeter. It's interesting that the word hippopotamus comes from the Greek word for water horse. Hippos are related to whales and cows. A cow versus ram. It's not clear what exactly these guys did not share, but it was a very funny battle. The cow apparently remembered what it was given the horns for and decided to fight the forehead-punching champion. Maybe it just wanted to protect the calf, but the instant knockout for the cow was a surprise to me, while the ram calmly stood up as if nothing had happened. Whether the cow survived after that, I do not know, but a concussion is assured for it. The perfect hunter, the jaguar, swam silently across the river to a small island where a crocodile was resting. Sneaking up behind it, the jaguar left the crocodile no chance of attacking or fleeing. The cat dragged it away to eat its delicious lunch on the shore. The only thing that surprises me is the ease with which the jaguar lifted this carcass. Its jaws are so powerful and its teeth so sharp that it often bites through its prey's skull. The jaguar never stalks its victims if they've detected the danger in time and given up fleeing. Anyway, I was just shocked when a big green snake's head emerged from the hollow of a tree. The snake, too, was probably shocked by the insolence and stubbornness of the woodpecker, which just got to him. But what could he do? For it must be his hollow, and the snake crawled there to eat his eggs or chicks. I began to wonder what exactly this brave bird is called, and as it turned out, it's the white-billed royal woodpecker, one of the largest woodpeckers in the world fauna, belongs to the rarest birds in the world. Its existence is possible only in the most remote and desolate forests, the massives of which are rapidly diminishing. Clearly, in a fight against such a fat and brazen snake, the woodpecker has little chance, and it is strange that he himself did not become a breakfast after several precise bites. In the end, the woodpecker gave up, probably under the influence of poison, and the snake continued its meal. Friends, who knows what kind of snake this is? Please note it in the comments. As we say goodbye, we encourage you to subscribe to Wild Battle and remain a part of our nature-loving tribe. Your comments about the animal competitions, battles, and hunts will keep the spirit of the wild alive.